Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Secret Thoughts today by our soul sister Angali. This is a really powerful deck to get into their head, and I really feel this is such a powerful month ahead. If you watched the daily twin flame reading earlier, it's going to blow your mind. So let's bring in this deck and see what they want to say. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And just to remind you, tickets are on sale for my live event in London in May next year. Just follow the link below. Okay, let's do this then. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say? Look at this. We are a perfect match. That card is making itself known there. I've also got some cards on the floor jumping out. So the first message they want to give you today is 1111. They are showing you that they are being shown that 1111 number as a divine message from heaven, that you are meant to be. And you may be seeing that number again, and the 1111 is an energy we get when we're waking up, when we're realizing things and going through epiphanies. And you might think, why am I seeing 1111 again? Why is the universe showing this to me? Well, the universe communicates with you through universal code. And part of that is through number sequences. So if you're seeing 1111 right now, you're being reminded by heaven that you are meant to be, that you are a perfect match regardless of what's going on. They give me a block, especially if you're not communicating, if you're in separation, or maybe your twin hasn't reached out for a while, or you're just not communicating for whatever reason. You are being shown 1111 to be reminded that you are a perfect match. And your masculine is showing this to you today. So your masculine is saying to you, I'm seeing the number constantly 1111. It's getting my attention. It's driving me mad. It's showing me the truth again, that we are a perfect match, which I know again. So the masculine can't deny it, and he can't run from it, and he can't hide from it, because the universe is showing him in this way. He's apologizing for panicking. He's saying, I panicked. It isn't because we aren't meant to be. We are a perfect match. But I panicked because of that. I panicked because I've never met my perfect match before. And my perfect match, that's you, brings up fear and insecurity in me. And I panicked. I panicked because I've never been loved like this before. And it felt alien to me. And I got stuck in my head. So he's saying, I'm stuck in my head, overthinking, stressing, worrying, and I blamed you for my pain. So he's apologizing for all the times he lashed out at you, projected his own pain onto you, and you may have taken that personally. But remember, Divine Feminine, everything that you go through with your twin is a lesson, and it leads to a blessing, and it's an opportunity to grow. So every time they've made you take things personally, you've learned how to overcome that. You've had the opportunity to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. You've had the opportunity to rise above the drama. You've had the opportunity to focus on the bigger picture and see through the eyes of love. You've had the opportunity to say, Father, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing. And you've learned to grow through the pain that he's just stuck in his head. It's nothing to do with you at all, and it's everything to do with him. Your light was irritating my demons. Absolutely it does. Because your light is a mirror. Your light gets into that wound and it creates dramatic healing. Imagine you've got a wound and you're just messing with it and it hurts and it just doesn't feel right. That's what the light of the feminine does. It brings up all the wounds to the surface, things in them that don't feel right to them. It could be their job, it could be an addiction, it could be a relationship, it could be a codependent behavior. They look at their life in a new way, and that causes them irritation. Irritation is a frustration. That's why they can itch as well. They can actually go through itching physically at that time because they're itching for change. And their higher self knows it. Their angels know it. But their ego is struggling with it, so they have to overcome the ego, which tries to edge all that goodness out. So your light was irritating to them. And irritation can also be frustrating. They can get very angry at themselves and frustrated because they start looking at their life and they begin judging themselves. And they start thinking, I'm a failure. I'm not good enough for you because you're this light. You have everything going for you. You are a lighthouse. And then they go into more pain and panic and guilt and fear and stress, and they lash out at you. They blame you for their pain. They can say things like, it's your fault, or whatever they say to you. And then they could ghost or block you. So some masculines don't even say anything to you at all. They block you because they blame you. And they have to move through that. So it's your light irritating their demons, but that's a good thing. Don't stop shining that light. Shine it brighter, because that's what's needed to create change. And that's what's happening, great change. Your masculine is saying to you, I am ascending into union with you. Isn't this beautiful? I am ascending. I am seeing 1111. I know that we are a perfect match and we are meant to be. And I'm ascending into union. That means he's raising his vibration. It means he's changing his behavior. He's starting to see things in a whole new way. And he may also be going through a period of deep ascension, a deep cleansing or healing or purging within the physical self as the body upgrades and prepares for union. So what he's really saying to you is, I'm getting into a better energy to be the right kind of man or woman for you. I am ascending into this union with you by operating as my best self. And what he's also saying is, he's been releasing his fears because he didn't feel like you needed him. I walked away because of that. Now, this is nothing you've done. Okay, you didn't make them feel that way through anything you've done. They felt that way because they felt like they weren't worthy of you. And they felt like they were irritated by your light and they weren't good enough for you. I felt like you didn't need me. That means he looks at you and thinks, wow, you have everything going for you. You're independent. You've got a great job. You know what you want. You know who you are, and all of these things. And it brings in change. And the masculines think, whoa, I need to heal that part of me. I need to heal the part of me that makes me feel like you don't need me. And that's a wound. That's an abandonment wound, an issue, a fear that they need to heal. And that's nothing you've done wrong, because what you've done is shown them love. You've treated them better than anyone ever has. You've shown them love, more love than they've ever received before. And that's why they panicked. So they walked away, so that you wouldn't hurt them. And that's their own fear. So he's ascending into union to be able to feel worthy of you. And he's saying, look at this. No one has ever loved me like you. It scared me. It scared me that you do. And I love how he's talking in a past tense here, because he's saying, these are the things I've been healing. These are the wounds I've been cleansing. And really, it's all connected with the fact that no one's ever loved him like you. It scared him. And he panicked. And that's why he walked away or ran away. But he's saying to you today in this moment, we are a perfect match. And I feel he's going to be shown this more and more, especially between now and the 11th of November, which is a very powerful portal this year. It's moving things into place. We are a perfect match. 1 and 1 equals 2. You belong together. We are a perfect match. And if we go to the Angel Numbers book here by Kyle Gray, and this is a great book to connect with if you want just a numbers book around the house that you can just grab and go. If we look at the number 1111 together, it says, you are one with God, the angels, and the ascended masters. Align your thoughts with the highest goodness and truth in order to bring love into the world. So the message for you is that you are here to bring love into the world. That's why you've come. That's why you've been born into this physical body, into this physical time and reality. So you're able to align your thoughts with the highest goodness in you. And that's what you're being shown with 1111. And that may be a collective message for everyone. But if you're constantly seeing it over and over, you're being reminded that you are a perfect match. You are meant to be. So again, let go of any fears around any differences between you, or an age gap or a religious difference or anything else, because the love will conquer all. And the differences are there for a reason, because you are pioneers of truth, and you are warriors of love and light, and you are strong, and you're going to show the world there's nothing wrong with your connection. Your connection is magical and beautiful and powerful, and love conquers all things. That's why you've come, to put your stamp down into this society, to wake people up. And that's really what 1111 is. It's a number of awakening. It's a number of spiritual waking up. It's a number of understanding things in a higher way. So what I'm actually connecting with here is to remind you that you are on mission. Everything you go through on your journey, the good and the bads, the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs, the twists and the turns, are there to grow your soul so you're ready for mission and purpose. So you can help other divine feminines or other twin flames or other light workers find their way to their true path and awaken them to what this life is, a life that needs to be led with love and healing and spiritual power, not fear or stress or worry or physical, when we get addicted to the physical things like the physical reality, it's about seeing beyond that. So I feel this is also a big message about your mission and your purpose, and you're being shown that you were made perfectly for each other for this. No matter what you wish you could change about yourself, embrace it, because God made you perfect in his image. And he's saying, I made you perfect not only for you and your journey, but for your twin flame and for your life and for everything else. So let go of any fear, because you are ascending into union and your twin is ascending into union with you, and everything is falling into place. I hope this helps. And also, if you've been having the stomach issues we've spoken about, remember that's about digesting things and connecting more with our spiritual self through the solar plexus and the gut instinct. It's all connected. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.